Hi y'all, welcome. In today's video, I'm going to play with some makeup. So today, my main focus is going to be on the products that I received in my Boxycharm. So that will include the brow bar, these cute brushes, and then this Pore Fect Primer. And I played around with this yesterday. I didn't really put any makeup on, but I played around with this in the brow bar. And what I have to say about this, and it might have been because I just put my, you know, morning face products on and I put my sunscreen on my face. And when I put this on, I might have done it too quick and it just kind of balled up everywhere. So I was a little upset. But today I've had my skincare on and my sunscreen. I have let it sit for a while. So hopefully that's not going to happen today. But first, let's go ahead and get started. I've already primed my eyes, and I'm not going to talk about all these products because, like I said, we have a main focus here. The palette I'm going to use today is the Natasha Denona that we had received in Boxycharm. I haven't used this on my channel yet. I already set my primer with this powder right here. What are you called? Okay, this is called Aya. But anyways, I set that down. So to start with, I'm going to take this brush right here. It's a little pinched right here. And I'm going to use that in my crease and in my transition. Let's see, I'm going to start this out with this shade right here. And it is called, what are you called? Jasper. And let's see how this works. So, and I haven't played with these brushes yet, so I have no idea how they're going to perform. Okay, it's like I usually like to do, just pat the color on there and then start blending. And sometimes I'll just change it up and see which one I like better. I think I'm going to try this blending brush. The only other brush I may use, if this doesn't do the job for me, is another blending, well, this right here, just a blending brush. Okay, right off the bat, this brush here seems very stiff. I don't know if maybe when I wash it, if it'll fluff out. I don't know. It's just too stiff for what I like. I mean, it gets the job done. It'll work in a pinch, but so far. All right. Now, next, we are going to, what do I want? Well, I can use every color in this palette. I love it. All right. We're going to take this kind of orangey shadow. Amhira, I'm not sure, but that's going to go in the crease. We'll darken it up a little bit. Yeah, this one's stiff too. Look at that pigmentation now. Let's blend this out. Okay. Okay, next I'm going to take this middle color here. It's called Thorn. And I'm going to place that on my outer V. And I'm going to go back in with this brush. Let's see how it works for the outer V. Okay, for packing on the outer V, it's okay. I'll blend this in a minute. I'm going to take the shimmer right here, and it's called Shine. Is it? No, I might be totally going backwards on this palette, but anyways, the names of the colors are on the back, but I'm going to use my fingers. All right. Let me go ahead. I'm going to wipe my fingers off. Give me a washcloth here. Let me go ahead and blend that, and we'll work on the face. Now we're going to move on to this primer. And hopefully it won't do what it did to me yesterday. I'm going to use my mirror over here. I'm going to press it where my larger pores are. It's not peeling up like it did yesterday, so that's a good thing. So I would recommend with this primer, give your skincare products and your sunscreen time to set. Otherwise, you're going to be picking off peels off your face, more than likely, washing it off and starting all over again. And who likes to do that? Not me. As far as pore filling, I don't really see much of that. It's not really doing anything for my pores. And it feels like a moisturizer going on. There's no slick silicone-y feel. It just feels like a moisturizer. We're going to give that time to set. I will be right back. Uh-oh, wait a minute. I got a little peeling here, right in here. What the heck? Yeah, don't rub it. I'm not rubbing it because, yeah, if I go like this, and you won't be able to tell on camera, but I do have some peeling. Yeah. Ah. All right. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've let this sit for about 5 minutes. And if I didn't tell you, this is the EVO Beauty. So we are going to see how this pretty fresh hyaluronic tinted moisturizer sits on top of this. I'm going to use a stippling brush because I really don't want to rub on my face in case it really starts peeling up bad. I don't know what the peeling's about. Maybe it just doesn't like the sunscreen I'm using. Maybe they don't get along. I don't know. I'll have to try. I use the Pearly sunscreen. I may have to try a different one with it and see if that's the problem. But we're going to stipple this on. Okay. I just love this tinted moisturizer. It's awesome. All right. Okay. That went over it really nicely. Long as I stippled and not rubbed. All right. At this point of the video, I'm going to just go ahead and do the rest of my face makeup. Then we'll come back to the brows. That's probably going to take some time, but I'm just going to edit as much as I can to speed up the process. I want to keep you here forever. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I don't like that primer. As I was putting my makeup on and looking in the mirror, I noticed peeling on my nose, up here. I will keep trying it with some different products. I just, so far, I don't like it at all. My makeup's not looking great on top of it, and even when I was putting my makeup on, it was still having some places peeling, and I just can't get on board with that one. Now we are going to move on to the brows. uh, this is my least favorite part of doing my makeup, but we shall see how it goes. Now, I did use these tweezers yesterday. Yeah, they're kind of cheap, but then again, this is like a traveling kit. That's the way I look at it, even though we're not going anywheres, but they work in a pinch. I mean, and with my eyebrows, I have hairs that will grow down here. Why? I don't know. What the hell? My eyebrows are up here, and I've got little hairs here. But anyways, they work just fine. I plucked them out, and they were gone. So I'm not mad at it. And then, let's see. This part for my brows, this was kind of a little thicker than I would like, but for underneath, like for this concealer for underneath, it was fine. So let's just go ahead and get started. Now, I had picked mine to be in medium, and I noticed yesterday that it's in dark. I don't know why that happened. Maybe they ran out of mediums when I was choosing this. Who knows? But all right. Now I'm gonna start with the pencil. I sharpened the pencil, and we're gonna see what happens. Now, y'all, just a reminder, I'm not a makeup artist. My brows, I usually just run a pencil through them, and every once in a while set them with a setting gel, but I don't spend a lot of time on them, okay? So we are going to see how I do. All right, so first I'm gonna start the pencil like right here, and I'm just making a kind of a line, just outlining my brow shape. That's pretty much all I'm doing, which I don't usually do that either. But whether it turns out great or not, the biggest question is how does this product work, right? Wow. Don't laugh at me. I'm trying. That was very easy to use, very creamy. Yeah, my eyebrows are a little thicker than what I normally would go, but I want y'all to actually see the product. All right. Now we're going to use the powders. So I'm going to have to go in very lightly, and I think I'm going to use just a really small thin brush. And to start, we are going to go into, I think I'm going to start with this lighter shade. We'll see how that goes. And this is dark, so I'm really going to have to go light-handed. This is going on really smooth. I just went ahead and put that through my whole brow. We'll play with the other one, the other shade, in just a minute. All right, Mary, don't move your eyebrows when you're trying to put product on. I may end up looking like Groucho Marx by the time this is over, but I'm not going anywhere, so I don't care right now. Alright. Okay. If I knew how to do brows, I think this would be really fantastic. Now I'm going into the darker color. I'm gonna put that let's start right here. Keep it lighter towards the beginning of my brow and darker towards the end. Okay. I know they don't look even. They don't even look related. But that's all right. It's not about my skills. It's about the product. I know if my skills were better, the product would look better, but. All right, now I'm going to take that spoolie and start running that powder through. All right. No, they're not perfect, and that's me. It's not the product. Actually, I like the product. I think with a lot of practice, I might get it to work for me. All right. Now, I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to take, I don't know why I put it back in there. I'm going to take this other end, and I'm going to use the concealer, which is definitely a little dark for me, but I'm going to try to make it work. All right, that went on smooth. If that concealer was lighter, I'd really love it because it went on so smooth. Now we're going to put some highlight underneath these brows. And like I said, I think with practice, that's going to be a pretty cool kit. I can't really weigh out on that. But it's a pretty cool kit. I like it. So let's do, I'm going to take this brush right here, the angled brush, and let's put some ooh, that's pretty. I like the highlighter. That is gorgeous. All right, that makes a beautiful brow bone highlighter and inner corner highlighter. Yes, I think that's really pretty. Blend that a little bit. Nice. Okay. Now I'm going to finish up my eyes and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So here's the finished look. Still don't like the primer. I don't like anything about it. I just have to be honest. Don't like it. The brushes, they're fine in a pinch. I mean, they're not my Luxie brushes by no means. But to pack color on, they were good for that. But I just didn't like how they blended. I mean, they just, it's just a little rough for blending. Yeah. I really like this one. Now what I did, I just went ahead and took this one and lined my bottom lash line with this color here, and then on the very outside I used that brown, and I just kind of used it like that. And I think that concealer with this brow bar really helped my brows because remember how thick it was. So that is it. Let me know, have you tried this primer? What do you think about it? If you did, like I said, you know, we're all different. This may work great for some people. Just for my skin type, which my skin is really normal. The only place I would ever get oily, and usually in the summertime, would be right here in the T-zone. That's it. Maybe I need to exfoliate my skin. Who knows? I may try doing that and then playing around with that some more and let you know at a later date. Did it help? So that is it for today. Please give this video a thumbs up, and I do appreciate you stopping by and spending some time with me. And I will see you in my next video real soon. I love y'all. Bye.